All right. There was lots of other stuff covered at the cabinet meeting. But here's Donald Trump. This is going to be number three, Sam. Donald Trump talking about the failure of some federal employees to reply to the Musk generated "Tell me five things you did last week" email.
To add that those million people that haven't responded, though, Elon, they are on the bubble. I wouldn't say that we're thrilled about it. They haven't responded. Now, maybe they don't exist. Maybe we're paying people that don't exist. Don't forget, we just got here. This group just got here. But those people are on the bubble, as they say. Maybe they're going to be gone. Maybe they're not around. Maybe they have other jobs. Maybe they moved and they're not where they're supposed to be. A lot of things could have happened. I wouldn't say that Biden ran a very tight administration. They spent money like nobody's ever spent money before, wasted money. The Green New Scam, all of the different things they spent money on. And you've seen that. You've seen that with some of the things that I read in speeches. I read them and people can't believe when I read them. 20 million here, 30 million here.
All right, we can get out of this.
A little
again, lots covered during the cabinet meeting press conference. Told you about the Elon stuff. Showed a little bit more there. Told you about the president talking about the green card, the gold cards. Here's another topic covered. The president confirmed that President Zelensky is coming to the United States on Friday for this signing ceremony. And I would say, we'll play a bit of it here, number two, Sam, in a moment. This was the most favorable the president has talked about Ukraine in a while, about the partnership and about, even though the U.S. is not going to be putting American forces on the ground, that because we'll be in business with the Ukrainians and have American presence there dealing with the rare earth material, that he basically said Russia's not going to attack Ukraine because they're not going to mess with the United States. So here's a little bit of Donald Trump talking about the Ukraine and the deal. Number two, please.
Equipment that would have been over very quickly.
What concessions would you like to see? What concessions would you like to see?
Oh, I don't want to tell right now, but I can tell you that NATO you can forget about. I think that's probably the reason the whole thing started. And I think, JD, we can say that. Do you have a statement on that? You've been very much involved. I gave him the beauty.
Great. Maybe the hardest question, sir. I mean, look, as the president said, we're not going to do the negotiation in public with the American media. He's going to do it in private with the president of Russia, with the president of Ukraine, and with other leaders. And I think that's how this has to go. I think that
I'll say again, he was more positive about Ukraine elsewhere in the session. I can't say it enough, and you don't read this very much in the press. The vice president is so influential. He's so influential.